Thank you. Thank you, Joey, for 200 bits and Anonymous for 100 bits. Thank you. 감사합니다. I think the train's going to leave. Oh no. 안녕하세요. 마이크 테스트. 잠깐만요.
Machinery bearing.
안녕하세요. 오, thank you extended for tier 1 sub. 네, 감사합니다. I'm late. Kind of. Started on time. 영차. Hi everyone. 안녕하세요. Today's early stream, cause I promised to see Sora at 10, but I think I'll tell her around maybe 11. 오랜만인가? 요즘 짧게 방송해가지고 그런 것 같아요. 금요일날도 하고. 난 했어. 난 되게 많이 한 것 같은데. 주말에 쉬어서 행복했어요. Very nice to kind of relax, but not really. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Today's so hot. Oh! Sora and I were cooking Chipotle. I guess I'm cooking Chipotle for Sora, and they broke the baked potato. They threw it in front of Sora's house, and it's broken. So, wow. Oh, the VOD is going to be moved to YouTube. So if you want to check my old videos out, check it out there. 쿠팡으로 시켰는데 네, 던짐받았대. Not baked potato. Sorry, not baked potato. Baked beans. I read the word bake in Korea. Like, she wrote it baked and then... Okay, baked beans. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just checked Kakao this morning and I see so many chatters, so... I had to respond. Okay. Yeah, but in Korea, it's not in a can. It was in a glass bottle. So it's not canned. I was shocked too. So I think they threw it on the floor and then it broke. Even if they had all the wrappings around it. So that's what she just sent me, and she texted me like, on the way, can you buy some baked beans? So today my goal is to cook chipotle. Yeah, the yellow, the orange color one. What is it? 그 이름 까먹었다. In Korea they called it baked beans, but it's you know how they give you the two types, the dark one and then the other one? Pinto beans. Thank you, Kuro. Yeah, pinto beans. Oh yeah, and then check out Kuro's JoJo for full. Oh, well, they call them baked. Oh, refried? Oh, yeah, I normally choose black beans too, but I also like pinto beans, and I think she got pinto beans, so... Oh, bye, Hype Train! I will make it hyper next time, guys. So, I will do quick update and then talk about stock, and then... I'm just telling Sora I'm leaving my house at 10:30, so get good amount of stock talks because I don't have any YouTube to upload. I've been trying to do at least one a day for stock YouTubing thingy-mobobby because it's just chatting, so it's just, you know, not that long. And a lot of the news, like, one thing about coding is that if, you know, if a couple of days pass, it's okay. But like, for stock or some news, if it's like important, then it has to go ASAP. So that's why I was actually thinking about doing like a bit of stock news every day, but I keep forgetting and I just space out, so that's my fault. But I'll just talk for maybe for like 5-10 minutes and then move on to stock news. Also, like I said, again, YouTube, I guess I'm uploading the full videos on YouTube nowadays instead of Twitch because now they are unpublishing any type of music that's being that's DMCA. That's considered DMCA. So, you know, I don't want to risk my I don't want to be on their blacklist, so I think the best thing to do is just play a DMCA song and then automatically, you know, hide the video. But one thing that kind of sucks is that it kind of looks like I haven't been streaming because it's not having my past video, but just check those out for my past 2-3 days of content. Other things, yesterday I found a nice golf course that we could go visit. Either I'm gonna go play with Mia or Chemi, but it'll be worth vlogging there because it's really pretty. I went there yesterday and the flowers are still like pretty, or cherry blossom. They still have cherry blossom there, so hopefully we'll get to bring back golf content. But for me to do that, I need my driver's license, and I've been pushing back my driver's license, which kind of sucks. But hopefully we'll get that rolling. And then I have to tell Mia about something. So anyways, that was my weekend. What did I do? Oh, and then I went to this. So I went to very fancy restaurant because Auntie was going to go and buy us food. So I went with her and like a bunch of my cousins, and it was just really fancy. Like, it was kind of cute because a couple of the rich people dressed up in like princess outfit. I think because of the mom. Thanks, Josh, for the resub. Thank you. 감사합니다. Yay! But anyways, it was kind of funny because, you know, like, the view was so beautiful. Like, hopefully we'll get to go visit there once. It kind of sucks if I have to walk there because it's like hidden. But the waiter was just so good at taking pictures that, like, when we asked him to take pictures of us, he was just like, of course, and then he was like doing all the like popular Korean way of taking pictures where he flipped the camera and then he kind of gave it the low angle, he matched the foot and everything. And I was just like, wow, you're such a good photographer. And he's like, yeah, this is part of my job. I was like, I could see that. So if you ever come to Korea, you should definitely ask them to take pictures if you're in a very nice setting, because they, I guess, I don't want to say they get professionally trained, but they're almost to a point where, because they have to satisfy the girls to take good pictures of them so that they can upload it on Instagram. So it was cute because they started I guess in Korea they do a lot of reposting of whatever I post on the Instagram stories. So they did it for mine and I was like, oh, thank you. But they didn't do it for my selfie. So I guess they would rather see food pictures than selfie. But it was really fancy and too expensive. Like we had Korean beef tartar, and it was like $30. It was just like this small, and I was like, what is such a rip-off? It was like this small, guys, like not exaggerating. So it was just like fight food, and the fact that like they branded themselves as a French restaurant, which I still don't understand why it was French. Maybe because of like the petite size, and they didn't really have a course meal. It was just kind of like starter, and then they had secondary, and then they had main and dessert. So it was only like 4 course that we could pick from, but so expensive. It was like, yeah, it's gonna be like a very special day that I'm gonna go visit here, and other than that, I'm not gonna go. It's really not worth going. So that's what I did this weekend. Nothing too special, I guess, other than eating food and sleeping. I slept a lot. Just really tired. When am I never tired? I feel like I've been saying I'm tired a lot. So, yeah, that's been my day. I'm trying to think. What did I do Friday? Oh, and then for those who missed my collab stream, I collabed with Woogie that day on Friday. I was trying to remember. And I don't know if she got drunk or she was just acting, but she just slept and I was just shocked. I never seen someone sleep next to me, so it was fun ripping her chat off. I didn't realize that the math 30%, like, it was interesting. I didn't think that they were going to, that she was gonna drink that much. Yeah, so I promised her chat that if she got $50 donation the moment she fell asleep to, like, you know, ending stream, if she gets $50, I was gonna draw her like the diva kind of like face thingy-mabobby and then take a selfie and upload it on Discord. And, you know, they were nice. They did that, and then I ran away. Yeah, that was fun. At least it was a cute one. I didn't make a unibrow. Next time I'll try to do a unibrow on her. No, 맛있다. I'm so hungry. Today's Easter. So I think I will change my stock stream to today because it's Sunday night. I feel like it's a good time to start talking about stock because you want to warm up for the next coming week. So if I start now and then start uploading, I think it's a better time. Because normal people don't think about stock during the weekend, do they? Don't they like enjoy stream? So maybe if I do it on Monday or like Sunday night, US time, talking about stock, and then Monday would be programming. So then I'll like throw in all the hard ones in the like earlier in the day so that we don't have to use too much brain. And then later it'll be much like funnier things. And by doing this, it's much easier for me to go places, like to travel at least like a day or two. Because it can be like then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for me, and I can come back on Friday when people are gonna go down. So then I won't have to deal with Korean traffic because so much traffic. It's so bad in Korea, and I guess I have a tendency to run away from people. True. When's the best time to talk about stock then? Sorry, I'll be eating while doing this because I was hungry. Unless I have source to find upcoming news for this weekend. I know. Yeah, cause the ones I'm gonna do are the past news too, right? 미연님이 예전부터 군대식 아침 해달라고 막 조르는 거예요. 근데 그게 미역국이 나올 때 소세지가 나온대요. Thank you, anonymous gifter. 그래가지고 미역국에 소세지 먹었네. 왜 군대식 아침에? Thank you. And maybe I should do it just a regular time Thursday. Then keep the current schedule? Maybe that's what we should do then. 약간 군대에서 미역국이 나오면은 그 케찹 소세지 볶음이 나온대요. 그래서 그걸 해줬거든요. 그랬더니 아침 내내 군대 얘기밖에 안 해. 와, 역대급이었어. 다시는 안 해줘야지 생각이 들더라고요. 근데 군대 얘기를 본인이 하니까 먹는 스피드가 맞춰진 거예요. seaweed soup. Cause I didn't eat dinner last night, so I'm super hungry. Guys, so when's the best time to do like stock review then? Stock news. I mean, maybe then I should just do it really every day and then just pick like 2 a day so that yeah, maybe I should talk every day. I think for stock it's bad to make it a couple of days old. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I want to talk every day at least about the news, but I want to do like a review so to see if I learned anything. Cause for now, stock stream is just kind of being forced for me, and I don't like that. So it's not like too interesting right now. So I want to see if we can do kind of like maybe then I will keep it to Thursday your time. But what sucks is that sometimes Mia tells me let's play golf on Friday. And I tell him that's my stock stream. Mm. So then I'm like, what? Or like last Friday, even today, he was like, Jinri, like, don't you have to look over houses? And I'm like, dude, I skipped stock stream to do the housing on Friday. I can't do that again. And thanks, Jolly. Hi, Koa. How are you? Then I should talk about stock at least 30 minutes every day, and then we'll do it on Friday. If it doesn't work, stock on Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday. No, my Thursday. What do I do on Thursday? Wait, that's normally when I do stock, no? 아닌가? What time do I do stock? No, I do it on Thursday. Oh, then your time Friday would be the best time이라고? Then that's Saturday for me. 아니야, sorry. I think. As much as I love you guys, that time? I'm not sure. But that's my normal stock day though. Nah, I'm all over the place. Oh my god. My mom? No, shoot, my mom's gonna comment on this too. Maybe I should beep this section. No, I never thought about it that way extended, but I think that might be true. I actually don't know why. What were we talking about? Ah, when to do stock stream. Is there a way to see the future? For stock stream? Like, how can you predict the future? Doesn't that conflict with disclaimer, or is that okay? Okay. Oh really? Then maybe I should check like Korean news and see what the Koreans think. Would that be interesting? Ah, okay. Okay. Let's talk about stock. We'll do like 2 news today. If I could, I would have extended, but since I can't, it's impossible. Also, guys, did you guys, anyone see Oogi's clip? Did you guys enjoy, for those who like got to see me, there were a couple. What did you guys think about the quality? Or did no one see it? Cause her setting was the $1,000 setting. DSLR $1,000. Morning. But that's minimum. Isn't that sad? That's why I hate e-girl streamers. Just kidding. It's just sad for people like me who can't earn that much money through stream to have to like deal with that. What do you say about my streamers? I'm saying they're smexy. Oh. Oh, Chipotle looks. Oh, that looks so good. So let's move on to today's news, guys. If no one saw it, then we'll just move on. I don't think it's worth talking about it. Yeah, camera's always so expensive. Hi. Trying to see. 잠깐만요. Ekalina. Oil situation? What about the oil situation? Today, also guys, when I was editing my video for stock news, I need to do a better job of discussing or keeping up with discussion because it's all over the place. Lots of things to think about, but too lazy to actually spend time thinking about it. My brain goes bye-bye when I think about it. So much news, like what the heck? I think they want to kill my head. 잠깐만요. Sorry, I see why. Okay. Now? I mean, you could, but okay. Yeah, I would have to check my Discord setting. Anyways, let's talk about Amazon. Amazon CEO. 왜 눈이 아프냐? My brain goes, oh, he's. Okay. Hi guys. Hi everyone. First news. Oh shoot. 다리 내려. Sit like a lady. Sit like a proper lady, guys. Yeah. So I gotta figure out. Anyways, morning everyone. What's proper lady like? Hello. I have to have my hands like this. So. So Amazon CEO Andy Jassy pledged to improve worker safety and shareholding letter. Wait, is this today's news? Oh, that was like 4 days ago. Oh, really? Do this one. Hey. So, I have no clue. So, letter addresses carbon footprint, company growth. So this was just his first. Yeah. I just know that like working at factories in Amazon was very hard. So a lot of people left. A lot of my colleagues that I worked with in my last company. Oh my god, there's this freaking hair in front of me, bugging me. But a lot of my company coworkers left Amazon to come here because it was just such a bad work setting. Oh, this is one. But like, I don't want to say I agree with them, but I can see why it's just safety is not concerned right now for Amazon, because I think they had to pick between safety of workers versus fast delivery to consumers. And for Amazon, I think they chose fast delivery, which we have no problem using, but at the same time that has to deal with a lot of the factory safety. So it's really a hard place for Amazon to be in when you think about it. They could have hired more to deal with that, but at the same time you need to figure out where it's needed, like what area location wise needs hiring, because you don't want to waste resource at the same time. Like, let's say I just hire a bunch of people and they don't know exactly what they want to do with or etc. So, and to hire someone, I think it also has to deal with a lot of, I mean, also like hiring people hiring percentage etc. I can't even speak English today. How am I going to lead this conversation, guys? But the hiring ratio, employer ratio, isn't that really low? So isn't it also hard for people to hire someone? And I think once, like, if a company has a very negative feedback retention ratio, is that what I'm supposed to talk about? Yeah. And I think also if Amazon is known for having bad working, like environment, I think it's really hard to apply to Amazon to overcome that, like image. That's why brand image is so important. It's really sad. So Amazon is opening a big distribution center in my hometown. Hopefully conditions at the facility are better than they are elsewhere. Hopefully. You will have large turnover with poor safety standards. What are some safety standards though? Depends on the department though. Yeah, guys. Tungles is working at Amazon in UK. He likes his company, I think. And I don't know if, I think we had another person working at Amazon. If company wants, let's talk about this then. I think this sounds like an interesting thing because we're having a nice conversation about it. So hi guys, today we're gonna talk about Amazon. Their CEO decided to pledge to improve worker safety in shareholder letter. So we'll see if this is actually a thing. So I'll just kind of read bits and pieces about it. I just speed up the time because it's so long. Me talking about a article is like so long. Not gonna lie. I read it for like 30 minutes and then I talk about it for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna try to speed up the process, guys. So if you're okay with it, just deal with it. Anyway, so Amazon CEO Andy Jassy said that he wants to improve worker safety and build on the innovations that have made Amazon one of the world's leading tech companies. And as you guys know, he did better hopefully both. And also he did take over Jeff Bezos' position last summer. So he quoted, "We spent Amazon's first 25 years building a very large fulfillment network and then had to double it in the last 24 months to meet customer demand. He also noted the challenges of the labor shortage and supply chain issues that led to higher costs. And that Mr. Jesse said that the company's employee injury rates were sometimes misunderstood but vowed to do better. Oh, really? He said incidents in its warehouse were slightly above Amazon's peer average and slightly lower than the company's peer average in the courier and delivery business, putting the company overall on par with others. Oh, really? So they're saying that last year they suffered serious injuries rate. Amazon workers last year suffered serious injury rates at twice the rate of non-Amazon warehouse. Oh, that's still a lot. And so I guess they did unionize and have some workers have criticized the companies over concerns about safety and how the company tracked productivity, including the rates at which employees must sort packages. Amazon last week appealed the loss due to actions it accused the National Labor Relations Board and union group of taking both and during the vote. What are some measurements? I wish they had more measurements to deal with. Yeah, twice is also really high. In France, I have a lot of friends complaining about the work conditions at Amazon, but the salary is quite good. Oh, how much do they... All of a sudden? All of a sudden? Koa, save it for tonight. I'm collaborating with Sora. This is my Amazon dance. Does Amazon have a BGM? Oh, hey, do you have... Oh no, I don't want actual... Okay, well, this is Amazon BGM apparently. So I'll dance to this Amazon BGM. You guys hear it? Are they going to play this or is this not even a song? Wait, let me find some. I just typed in Amazon BGM. They said jungle nature sound, tropical forest. Yeah, let's listen to tropical forest sound. This is for you, Koala. This is my Amazon dance. Whee! Lying away, thank you for 5,000 bits! Whee! 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 Tropical! Tropical! Amazon! Woo! Tropical! That's what I should do every... Okay, any type of dono, big dono I get, I will dance to the companies. I will write the company name and the BGM. This is Amazon. Amazon! 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 I'm flying! I'm a package! I'm a package! Thank you, sorry. 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠어. Thank you so much. Thank you for 5,000 bits. Yeah, it's like YMC dance. That was interesting. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I think it was just the guy who goes to a bunch of Amazons and then record like 10 hours of their sounds. Where are we? Much of Mr. Jesse's letter is focused on innovations, but he did go over several of Amazon's most notable achievements. Oh, we don't really need those. We worry about the safety, Mr. Jesse. Not much about your package delivery operations and flagship devices. And he also spoke about the company's massive growth throughout the pandemic, saying it grows the equivalent of 3 years forecast growth in 15 months. Wow. So it seems that they did try hiring a lot. They need to get more exact on the numbers. Maybe that's why they don't want to talk more about the numbers though. So that growth has slowed down lately. Companies earlier this year posted fourth quarter earnings that showed a 206 million operating loss. Maybe that's not too much for a high-end company. And sales in its online store segment fell by 1%. Ooh. That's not good. While Amazon hired more than 300,000 workers last year, Mr. Jesse said on CNBC that the company still didn't have enough people in certain locations. So maybe the right way of doing this would be having bots to sort out packages. In ending his letter, Mr. Jesse turned to the often repeated phrase by his predecessor. 오랜만에 영어 읽으니까 안 읽히는데? What is this? Predecessor. That has become a much company lore as a pledge for the e-commerce powerhouse to not turn to mediocrity. It remains day one, Mr. Jesse wrote. So I guess Amazon... Honestly, for me, okay, so I worked at a company, like a factory company before, and as an engineer, health concern for operators are very important, but at the same time, there are a couple of operators who just spends leisure time not doing much. And if they want to meet customer demand on fast delivery, you know, these people need to work harder. And it's really, all the operators that I met with were super nice and they were really hardworking, but there are a couple who's just kind of like, and it's really hard for engineers to force them to work. And I think it's also hard for engineers to ask the company to hire someone. Because not only are they paying for operators, but they also have to pay for all the employees that work at Amazon, and that's gonna be so much though. It's a bit different for Amazon, is it? Last week we talked about future drone delivery, but it seems they need to focus on worker satisfaction and safety first. Yeah. Yeah, true. But that's also the same case with a lot of other jobs too. So how come only Amazon workers are vetoing this? Oh. Yeah, no break sucks for 8 hours. They need to figure out a better way to have in between time. I want to see, it'd be nice if they could reveal. They should have like a CCTV at the warehouse to see how much they're doing a good job and that they could, you know, pinpoint. But then if you have a CCTV inside the warehouse, they're not gonna like it. The workers are not gonna like it. This is why I didn't really like working at a factory, because then I have to be, I'm like the person in the middle who has to be in control of both the operators and the company. It's just so hard. I've never seen a place. I mean, I did see one factory that did have a CCTV and they allowed us to use it, but we couldn't use that as more evidence because there were so many times where they were slacking off and yeah. Yeah, I want to check how Amazon works then. Amazon working in. Do they have pictures? I hate factory. I wonder what makes it unsafe. Probably lifting heavy stuff would be one of them. So then robots really need to be built for at least Amazon's case. 아, 너무 싫어. Then would you guys be okay with having slower delivery time than like 2 days? Do the normal workers have the performance improvement plan too, or is that just on the tech side? I think they also do. Falling while trying to get boxes that are quite high. Don't they have the 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 thingy-mabobby? 그 뭐라 그러지? I forgot the name of it. Don't they have that cart to do it? Or is it something like this? But I don't think she's actually doing it. I think she's just sorting. Yeah, the forklift, yes. But it's really hard, I think. That's why a lot of companies choose other places. Yeah. So I guess the best solution for Amazon is to hurry up on their sorting system for robot. Like, no, I can't even speak English right now. Is to build a robot would be ideal. Yeah. But I feel like the automation's already high tech, isn't it? And that you wouldn't need much to do with the sorting thing? Oh. Can you find out where the union started? Oh, which state? Ah, that's a good question. So I'm seeing these pictures. Maybe we should look at these pictures to see. So I guess there's one in Alabama. Maybe we should look at Alabama. Alabama. Oh, New York City. A lot of people will lose their job too much. But if they're already complaining that the working environment is unsafe, then wouldn't it be better to do automation and that would cause less safety concerns? So, like, you can't do both. I think if you're gonna pick automation, you have to deal with people losing their jobs. Since yeah, like if you want to have better working environment, then you have to have automation embedded, especially in cities, like, in factories. US has already lost enough jobs to automation and outsourcing. 아마존 보면 IT하고 물류는 근무 환경이 완전 다른 세상에 있는 것 같다고요? 그런 것 같아요. 그래가지고 제 방송에서도 그 IT 기업에서 일하는 애들은 저한테 그냥 괜찮은데? 아마존 괜찮아요. 그러고 그 팩토리에서 일했던 엔지니어들이랑 얘기를 해보면 다시는 가기 싫다고 하더라고. People become obsolete, then universal basic income isn't the answer. I want to know if other states have high health reports as well. Amazon Germany striking since a week. Wait, Sick Nation, did you come last time when we talked about Amazon? And did you talk about Amazon Germany last time too? Wait, we did talk about Amazon last week, guys, right? There will be a larger requirement for higher skilled jobs. Yeah, maybe they'll get better paid. So then people actually need to work and study. Now it won't be any, mindless, repetitive jobs. And it's that actually you have to get education. Which I think it's really good for the operators to get a better understanding of how this product works. I heard factories are quite cold too. Is it? It really depends on which factory. Maybe here it might be cold. But if you have, so some of the places have lower ceilings so that the heat is not going all over the place, so it doesn't get that cold. Yeah, so I think, so then it's really hard, guys. So they put the ceiling down and then, get fans rolling. Yeah, but the place I visited for my company in Madison, they had a lower ceiling. But then what really sucks about lower ceiling, guys, is that it's very scuffed. So it means people will actually have to study to get a job, but no one wants to do blue collar jobs. They're still great jobs. If everyone's gonna try to get higher level jobs that require higher education, that means everyone will have to go to college, but with raising college prices along with limited college, it's going to be hard. Yeah, I don't think it has to be college. Like, a couple of the operators got separate education from the company, and I think they took a test so that you could be like the group leader for that division, and that guy had higher skill level and get better paid because he knew more about the product that they were working on and that he knew how to fix stuff, and he didn't really need to go to college, or like they had like college in the company. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think you need to get like higher education. But those jobs will be limited than they are already. There are too many people for everyone to have those type of jobs. But you're here complaining about work setting not being good and that they're having health concern at the workplace. So we've decided that if it's really hard for Amazon to continue working, that they should get a better automated systems, and that to deal with automation and fix those issues, you would need better, you're somewhat of an education to check out, like to at least debug any issues that the automation is having. And to do that, you would need extra studies. So that's including other jobs if you're having automation, right? The workforce won't need as many people overall if most of the low skill and repetitive jobs are done by robots and automation. But yeah, well, we're here complaining about Amazon not having a good workplace. So then if we come to a conclusion saying let's get a automation system, then the consequences is that they're going to have better, they're going to lose their jobs. So you would have to pick between, like, not everyone can be happy. It's really hard to be in the middle for this thing. Actually, Amazon helps you about getting better education. Oh. Not everyone can have high paying jobs structurally. Structurally. There will always be much less high paying managerial roles than lower paying roles, true. Dude, don't worry, my English is scuffed today too. It's 9 a.m. So automation is good for Amazon for profit purpose, but they could also try to hire more people. But no one wants to work at Amazon, that's the thing. How are they going to convince workers to work? You can't just easily say, just increase the raise. It would be better society if Amazon improved the workplace for human instead of making them... Well, that's the thing. I think they already tried, and I think it's not being... Like, no one's being satisfied with Amazon. Do you really think Amazon didn't try? Because if you're saying that they didn't try to improve better working environment, that means that the engineers working at Amazon didn't do anything. All they're doing is just fooling around and just getting paid lots of money. So some jobs can't be made great for humans, and I think automation there makes sense. True. It's better if we switch all to robots. Yeah. Not everyone will be happy in any situation. Yeah. Who's going to maintain and program? That's why they would get education though, no? People still want to work for Amazon for the money they provide if the rate of injuries... People still want to work for Amazon for the money they provide if that rate of injury or quality of work improves. I think for me that's questionable. I do understand your point because, but I think reality, it's really hard to change a brand image. So programmers don't do that. What? Amazon wants to increase profit however they can. Yeah, because they have to pay so many people, guys. Amazon has to pay like so many people versus compared to other companies. They have not only employees working for the company, but also operators who has working at the factory too. And then if more products are being more companies are more places are trying to use Amazon, they would need to build more warehouses. That's extra cost. Oh, I don't know how Amazon does it. Amazon has 100% employee turnover rate a year. Oh. We just have one robot, but we are an older warehouse. He's actually called Bumblebee. Oh, that's cute. He's just a robotic arm that lifts the heavy totes. Good for our backs. Yeah, I think they had one when too, which was interesting. Programmers aren't the one programming robots, it's the operators. Yeah, guys, programmers would probably work on their software, won't they? Also, operators can program, guys. There is a lot of smart operators. Don't think that they would only be interested in doing simple work tasks. Like, they're much smarter than me. One thing that really changed my thought, I mean, you guys aren't saying that operators are stupid, but I think they would be interested if Amazon provides education to do more of this automated system, because a lot of the workers that I worked with was really interested and knew so much. They actually knew much more than the engineers. I was shocked. So every time I had a question or trying to figure out how to fix this, I would always ask the leader guy, being like, hi, I have a solution and I need confirmation from you to see if this is actually feasible and that you're not gonna yell at me for saying, oh my god, this intern's trying to mess my working process up, because I've heard them say that so many times, and it's just like, okay, you know, you're talking to an intern about other interns who did crap for your jobs. I don't know if you're trying to like scare the crap out of me, but it's just kind of weird. So yeah, that's why, guys, even streaming jobs hard, because there's already AI stuff coming out, and they're probably going to be much more nice to you guys, and I'm not complaining. Maybe I am secretly. None of these people are paid what they're worth. So you think, so how much do you guys think the workers should be paid? I did consider getting a machine that automates part of the process for pressing the clothes, but I didn't get enough business to justify getting one yet. Oh, that would be really cool. The workers in the warehouse are living paycheck by paycheck. A lot of them won't care about brand image if they pay more. Yeah, but I think if they're already working in a better condition factory, would they be willing to change? Probably most robots used today are configured by operators. Yeah. So you think minimum wage should be closer to $25 at least in the US? So for all the jobs? Workers getting paid what they are getting paid seems to be okay, honestly, just as long as the conditions improved. Yeah. The people on the floor always know a bunch of stuff that the engineers don't, but better automation will mean they won't need as many people to run things in future. Yeah. But isn't that what we want, though? It definitely does better health concern issues. If you raise the minimum wage, all the prices are just going to go up, aka inflation. $25 minimum wage would kill so many business. People need to be able to live and pay for rent. I think rent is another issue. Maybe we'll talk about rent. Is there an article about rent? I said this last time, guys, but for this one, I just want to say, if the living cost is way too much for how much you're earning, sometimes it might be better to go to other states. Wisconsin is a good state, guys. Although you could smell the cow poop and everything, there's lots of pretty girls in Wisconsin, guys, so think about moving. Hey, Wisconsin isn't an ad. It's home pride, guys. Like me. Yeah. So then how much do you think executives should be earning? If you think that the amount of that they're earning too much. Wisconsin? Oh. 뭐가 생각나요? Hey juice box. What's Sora doing? 고등학교 때 원어민 영어 강사 이워키 출신이었다고? 아 진짜? Can already see this in some industries. Coal mining employed around 500,000 people in 1949 versus 20% of that in 2001, but produced more coals in 2001. Oh. Wow, 20%? Only 20% is working in the coal industry, but they're producing more coals in 2001. Same jobs in Wisconsin don't pay as much as the one in New York City, though. Yeah, but the living cost is so much cheaper. Like, I think you would save up so much in Wisconsin than trying to pay the rent and everything in New York. If you don't increase how much people make as a base, then you have to do something to not allow inflation. There's only so many paths you can take. Yeah. Eventually, UBI, what's UBI? Will be required as automation advances reduce the number of workers needed. Oh. Wait, so can I just get a vote? I'm just curious. Who says yes to increasing sorry, who says yes to automation and who says no to automation? Like, where do you guys stand on the fact that Amazon should have automation embedded in their warehouse to solve this health concerning issue? Amazon already has very advanced automation. Oh, like how advanced is it? Really? And Amazon automation. Even if you get paid less, you could have more spending money. Oh. I wonder if it's also the fact that Amazon has, like, isn't it different also in different warehouse? Lots of things, many gray areas. I think some automation is required, but Dev could afford to hire more with the money they are earning now until automation becomes more advanced. Losing your job should not be. Why do you guys? I mean, don't think about it as losing your job. You could always get education from Amazon. I bet they're gonna provide education though. No? So maybe, guys, the issue isn't that it's automation. Maybe you guys should just be okay with people not getting Amazon delivery in 2 days. So maybe that should be the customer's fault for getting used to people or getting used to Amazon sending deliveries in 2 days. Yeah, I always think there's always jobs. So are you guys going to be then okay with deliveries not coming in 2 days? Like, you need your toilet paper, you ordered it, it's gonna come in a week. Are you guys gonna be okay with that? Or okay, maybe not toilet paper because you could just go outside and buy it. But let's say you bought the new 뭐냐 computer CPU AMD blah 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 fancy and so then what happens if a different company comes up with this idea and then Amazon's gonna lose all your customers? Or are you still going to use Amazon if a different company comes up with the 2-day idea and say that they can deliver fast in time? Or are you guys still gonna be like, oh wait, but you know, Amazon provides better safety concerns for employees, so I'm just gonna choose Amazon, and that you're not gonna stick with 2 days? See, that's the thing. If it takes a week, you're gonna go out and buy for a different area. So, what's the point of having, you know? Like, if it's gonna take you that long, are you gonna be excited? Yeah, because so many people are so used to the 1-2 day delivery. Amazon would need something like Uber's surge pricing to dynamically destroy demand to match their ability to deliver. Yeah. If it takes longer, the point then is usually price. Yeah. So that's the thing. If the consumers are saying they're okay with 5 day delivery, so then let's ask the question: who's okay with Amazon delivering whatever you always order from Amazon in 5 days? Whether that's groceries or anything, and that you're still going to stick with Amazon. The promise here is that you're not going to go with other things. Like, you're not going to go get groceries or any type of motors, issues, hardware, devices from just driving local areas, and that you're going to always use Amazon, even if it's going to take 5 days. So who's okay with that? Because, like I said, Amazon has not only products, but they also have groceries. But it's not fair to Amazon, who has taken over Whole Foods. Yeah, but then if we have grocery and stuff delivered within a day, then that warehouse is going to have that issue, the same issue of having work safety concerns. What are we sacrificing to get slower delivery? Better working environment in the factory, because they don't have to rush to meet customer demands. Few days more. Yeah, people use Whole Foods. That's the thing. Because now we're kind of concluding, not only if they're having like the working issue, the concern is that because Amazon has the 1-2 day delivery system, meaning that the warehouse has to meet customer demands to satisfy, then if we could slow down sending groceries or everything 1 or 2 days. Yeah, but they would have better working life. Like, for instance, the I know you guys are probably going to be like, it's not the same thing, but the place that I worked, we were building medical equipments, and you know, the minimum requirement was 8. And and they had to bump it up to 10, 12, because it during COVID time that was a big issue. And there was so much fighting saying the workers couldn't do it. But then the demand was high, so they had to push people, they had to hire more people. And in the end, we didn't earn any money. To a point where there was only one intern, guys. in my department versus other interns going to a different department just because they made more money. Isn't that really sad? Like, so I had to work overtime. There was so many days. They actually said that interns will never have overtime. And I've had so much overtime for my last job that you think it's messed up, but that's kind of reality. They're gonna fight about it if they have to bump up customer demands. If that number gets really high, then but you couldn't do anything. COVID happened. They needed the medical tools. For now, Amazon, it's 1 or 2 day delivery. That's customer demands they have to meet. Even if it piles up, if they could just get the package over in 5 days, it doesn't matter if it piles up. But like, that's not the issue. But they're not forced to work the same amount as currently. The thing about having it faster delivery is that they have to get 10 out a day when they can just get out 5. So then they can have actual break time if they just needed to get only 5 out a day. You know? That was the same thing with my company. We only needed to make 8, or actually like 4 or 5 because the demand for that equipment wasn't that high. COVID hit, they needed 12, which is double their normal amount. So they had to push people saying that normally you guys are supposed to make this, but now you guys have to speed up the process. So what I had to do, they actually built another line to speed up the process. People were still complaining that there were 2 lines and that it wasn't blah, blah, blah. They hired me when they had other interns over there, you know, goofing around, taking a hike. I was working my butt off. So you guys think this isn't fair, but this is reality because that division or that department didn't have any money, so they couldn't hire more interns. But if the demand gets high, they have to work harder and they won't get that much break time. So you would see, I mean, I'm like not faulting a lot of the operators. They were really cool, but like if I had to compare looking, you know, over there, here and there, our operators were much more busier than the other teams. So if you're comparing 10-day versus 5-day, then you're assuming demand sale volume will drop by 50%. Yeah, but we're increasing the delivery time. So now we don't have to get this in by 2 days. Amazon, that would be interesting. Maybe it's also different amongst different companies. Having half-day delivery probably raised workload, has the rush to get things done. If we go back down to 3-day+ delivery, either they still get stuck with same amount of delivery, so giving additional time for delivery becomes moot, or they lose business and they have to work less load. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna work for anyone anymore. So yeah, I don't. Is it really like that? All I could remember from that working experience was that I just was rushed, and I was just jealous of interns just taking a walk and everything, and I'd work my butt off because our demand increased. I think we need to look at how Amazon does logistics and supply chain. Maybe it's optimized to allow for 2 days delivery. We can't assume they can switch to a 5-day delivery service. But don't they need to just go back to what they were doing normally though? Competition is probably the main reason for 2 days. Yeah, that's the thing, Josh. That's why I'm saying if we were to go back to 5 days and thinking that it's going to be okay, you guys have to be stuck using Amazon, because you guys saying that you guys are going to still pick Amazon because they have better working environment for workers. So yeah, guys, it's really hard to have a company, guys. I think too many things to consider. Poland, so far as I know, always working like 10 hours so far. What? Okay. So Poland is working 10 hours for Amazon. How is 100 order package per day? You would only for 2 days you would need 50 out per day. Don't you give more? Huh? Doesn't it give you more leisure time? Like it's gonna be more. There is gonna be more in queue, but you have more time. Many people already push for supporting local business versus using places like Walmart or Amazon for these various reasons. Yeah, but I still don't see much different. Like, how many is that many people, right? Oh. Anyways, in the end, guys, let's conclude Amazon. And I guess there are so many solutions that they could do, but people are still fighting over each of the solutions out there. So I don't know if we should actually boycott Amazon because I bet Amazon made your life easier. So I think they're still doing a great job. Of course, they need to work on employer safety concerns. Like they have to fix these issues, but the thing is, not everyone's gonna be happy in the end. Like we can't satisfy everyone. And that's probably the same thought process that Amazon is having. So kind of give them a leeway. Of course, you guys might consider Amazon as a monopoly, but they're just doing their job in staying number one. So, well, I always ordered from Amazon. Like, there's people like me too, guys, who's lazy, and that I would rather choose to pick. Which might not sound like a good thing, but yeah. Let's go with one more, and then I have to run over to Sora's. Coupang is somewhat international, no? Yeah, I'm lazy. It's how competition goes. Someone has to lose, yeah. No matter the company, if you want to change their action, then you vote with your money. Oh. Are you really willing to choose more to Amazon? Oh. Yeah, Coupon also has bad condition. Just any delivery service, guys, just because of this like 2-day delivery service, it's really hard. I really think that it really depends on customer demand, getting it in a couple of days. I know you guys are saying that it really doesn't, but there's also, guys, there's also company that loses. You just don't know the side of the company. That's the thing. Yeah. But then if they can't deliver in 1 or 2 days, then people just go outside to buy it, and that's extra, that's money that they're losing, right? Because they're not using it. Yeah. Oh! Tesla Opar! Isn't he Tesla Oppa? 아니야? Austin Martin. I don't even know how to buy tech stuff outside. Really? You go to Best Buy. They have everything. It's just, oh. Then what's the Tesla starter name? Wasn't he also Martin something? Oh. 에스턴 마틴이에요? 감사합니다. Yeah, but they still have it. That's the thing. They still have it, so you have to deal with whatever you have. I just think Amazon made your life easier, so you should somewhat thank them, guys. Although they're not doing a good job with their health concerns. Like, if you guys, don't want to use Amazon, then just don't. But I think Micro Center? Wait, do we have? Ooh. Wait, but they only have 25 stores in 16 states. So probably not in Wisconsin. Yeah. California, Colorado, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota. Oh, they have it in Minnesota, not Wisconsin. Damn. Missouri, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Virginia. Yeah. Really? Oh, thank you. Yeah, Martin Eberhard. Two Martin name. So, shopping online is funny. You don't have to walk to go from a. How is that funny? I've never been there. Most of the electronic gadgets and accessories I buy from Amazon. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna complain about Amazon, guys, go buy it in a different place. That's the best solution, right? B&H Photo also carries a decent... Oh, that's another tech stuff? Yeah. Maybe then it's you guys' fault who uses Amazon when buying computer parts, that you guys aren't searching, that you guys are lazy. So... So that's your fault. If you really want to boycott Amazon, then do your searches and spend extra time. But if you're a lazy person like me, I am very concerned about Amazon's working, health concerning issues and everything. Guys, I worked at a factory. I know how those things work too. But at the same time, I'm a very lazy person. So just wish that companies are gonna do a very good time. So. Yeah, I keep thinking egg roll, but it's not egg rolls. Guys, I have to move on, guys. Just any type of delivery platform service is going to have a very bad factory management, guys. So, if you want to buy something, go actually outside and buy something. But I'm very lazy. Sorry, guys. Okay, moving on. Thank you. Thank you. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Aston Martin executive, which is apparently an electric car company. Oh, no, sorry. Car company. Fancy car. High-end car brand, right? Says electric cars are viable. Ooh la la. Let's talk about electric cars, guys. We like electric car. So he believes something else is the true future of the industry. So he doesn't think that electric cars is the next booming thing in car industry. So the chief says it has some interesting things to say about electric cars. Da 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 da. In the interview, he said that electrification is not the answer for a zero emissions future. Normally, such concerns are just dismissed by EV fanboys as anti-progress or technophobia. So Reichman reviews them as a bridge to something that's actually viable. In the interview, he pointed out some of the obvious limits of electrification, such as ridiculously long charge time. Anything above 5 minutes counts as too long. And the rare nature of minerals used to manufacture batteries. Considering millions of cars are made every year and electric vehicles constitute a small drop in the bucket, he has some point. So, what Reichman believes to be the future in hydrogen fuel cells and biofuels, with the possibility of similar technologies emerging. Porsche has been moving on to biofuels. So he thinks that the next thing is biofuels? Wait, I'm still reading. Oh, other automakers executives have expressed doubts and concerns about the viability of widespread electrification in the auto industry. Most notable among them is Toyota's head of energy and environmental research, Robert Wimmer. About a year ago, he pointed out that EVs would have tremendous problems to solve, including how to recharge so many vehicles constantly and how to manufacture so many batteries. So let's talk about this one. Let's talk about Aston Martin cars. So, thanks, Strive, for the tier 1 sub. Thanks, 감사합니다. So why... Hey, go away, alert. Thank you. So why don't they like... So, the sports car in general don't like electric vehicles or something? Maybe it's because they're too late to the game. I vowed to never buy an electric car in my lifetime. They are too small, too expensive, and I'm not standing around waiting on the car to charge. True. Electric car is heavy? So what makes electric cars heavy then? Inside. I want to see the inside component. The batteries? Oh. What they're saying is electric or other fuels still need to improve more. Yeah. I didn't know. I thought... Oh. V12 engine outweigh a battery by that much? Wow. So because it has to be nuclear fusion. Oh. They want to invest money in the Formula 1 cars probably. Oh. So let me read. So you guys are saying, because I thought, you know how Tesla car, the front bumper and the back, or the front and the back, it's empty so that they use it as a space, like two trunks, so they have it in the bottom, like the batteries and stuff. So I thought it was better, but I guess it's actually not that good. So it's understandable if for the high-end brand, because all their cars are so low. Yeah, I didn't think that the battery... That's why I thought, because they took out every part in the front and in the back. I mean, back you didn't really have anything, but in the front, and that it's all on the bottom, that it's gonna be lighter. But I didn't think that batteries was this expensive. He's probably mad to more upper class are spending money on EV rather than... Oh, so they would rather buy Tesla than the Aston Martin car. Oh, Tesla Model S is about 1 ton heavier. So what happens if kind of, you know how like sometimes if I get on a car, it goes down. It's not saying I'm fat, but cause somehow I gained a lot of weight, guys, but... Oh, really? 0.5. Ah. But here, this car, it's in the front, no? Why is this one in the front? Maybe this is bad version of it. So it's more like this. Except I found it in Korean. So this is the Hyundai Ionic car system. So I'm guessing this is the lithium ion polymer battery car. They never tell you how much it weighs though. You're just compressing the suspension with your weight. Oh. Can we feel the weight difference though? So an 85 kilowatt battery pack weighs 540 kilogram? 540? Wait, that's 10 of me! I'm 54 kilogram. Damn, so heavy. Model S is also bigger, but still Tesla weighs more? 바닥 쪽에 깔려서 무게중심 잡아주는 건 장점인데 대신 배터리가 많이 무겁다고? 그렇게 무거워? Is it really that heavy? Oh yeah, I guess if you think about it, it's 10 of me. So if I get on this car, then it's gonna be... Battery plus me is going to be what? 594 kilogram. Almost 600 kilogram. That's so crazy. Wow. So two issues that Martin executive is saying is charging time and the actual is battery production environmentally friendly, right? So who agrees with him? Who's like, I don't really see the future of seeing me drive in an electric car. So charging time, we always talk about charging time and it seems like they never, it's been a while. Electric car vehicle, if you think about it, we've talked about this since 2016, been 6 years, still nothing new news about making charging time faster. Do you think that charging time did improve at all or no? Oh, really? 잠깐. And then another issue with cars could be that the batteries have a limited charge cycle and will need to replace, which costs like half the value of the car. So maybe an EV car is actually for high end. 충전 시간을 줄이려면 집어넣은 전압이나 전류를 확 끌어와야 하는데 그러면 배터리 수명이 줄어들 수 있어서 너무 키우지 못한다고? 그럴싸하다. Don't you just charge over time? If you're hamstrung, if you're going to travel with your electric vehicles, you know, you can't, like, there's only a certain limit you could go to. So Hyundai electric vehicle charging time. Let's see how much Hyundai takes. Wow, 6 hours. Or domestic socket is 19 hours, yeah. Wow. Let's see how much Tesla takes. 7 hours for Model S. Okay, okay. so Tesla supercharger is the fastest charging option, allowing you to charge your car up to 200 miles in 15 minutes. Wow. That's not that bad. True. 급속 충전 시간? 또 다른 거야? What the fastest electric car vehicle charging time? Well, 20 to 30 minutes for a 200-mile of range isn't that bad, right? But that's not for all of the cars though, that's the issue. What's 100K? Sorry, I missed it. Because the lifetime isn't too bad. Most are up to 100K. Ah. What car doesn't need a rebuilt engine these days? A bit beyond 100K? We need to compare who has better charging techs. Charging station. Oh, charging technology. Okay, let's compare. That's a good point. Let's try to compare. Guys, is Wikipedia okay? We have to write car, electric car. Let's talk about Kia. Look at all these Korean companies that show up. So this is just AC versus DC. I want to check different companies though. Fast EV charging. There you go. How about this one? My dad drove more than 200K and we didn't need to get the engine changed or anything yet. Wait, but engine changing was 200K. It's mandatory, no? I think it's also safe for the cars. But I'm not a car master. But I just know that every time it reaches 200K, that we check. It's not mandatory? Oh, I always get it done though. Oh. Oh, sorry. Maybe I got confused with oil change. Not engine change. Yeah, never mind. Erase what I said. Nice catch. I wasn't reading what you guys were saying, but I just heard change, so I was like, oh, you mean oil change. Sorry. Oh, is it 6 to 10K? Oh. Tesla has the fastest charging yet, but they have their own charging plug? Really? But let's read about this. They have to have better comparison. Well, this is just article. Damn, can someone just read this and like summarize this? Electric charging comparison. Oops, I spelled comparison wrong, guys. Okay, he seemed like a trustworthy person. Marcus Hackman, who's managing director, says currently equipped with ultra fast charging, more than 100 kilowatt charging power. So the consideration of the average charging power within the charging window of 10 to 80% SOC is more representative for the comparison of different charging performance of EVs. So you have to, the best, everyone compares from the 10 to 80% SOC. Speed of charging, right? I think that was the definition of SOC. What is this? Oh, thanks, Squirrel. Thank you. They're supposed to test letting use the Tesla supercharged for other cars. Would be interesting to do the math on the break even of gas versus EV. Dude, if we have time, I would have done it. Also, here is a good example. So the P3 charging curves for different battery electric vehicle models was state of charge. Sorry, I thought it was speed of charge. Oh wait, it does make sense. You wouldn't 10% of speed of charge? What the heck, Jinri? Think about it. I think they open source their charging tech, but others don't want to adopt and get locked in. Ah, to Teslas? So we are looking at Porsche. Taycan Turbo has the somewhat of the fastest, maybe. Can speed up to 184 kilowatt. But you guys are saying that too fast charging power can also kill the battery fast. That's not normal car. What do you? Can't you guys all afford Porsche? Porsche, no. You guys just buy Porsche easily. Like you go to the Porsche car selling, and it's just easy. You know, like I'll buy a Porsche next time. Yeah, just 200, guys. Just 210K, man. So I mean, they are dropping. There must be a reason that they drop the charge time at a certain location. You know, we see it at maybe around like 30%. They drop it down to 200, and then down to 150 around 30. So that would be something interesting to think about. Is it better for the battery to have a consistent charging power of maybe just 150, like Audi e-tron? Or something like Tesla, where it just goes down, like it just gives you full power at the beginning and gradually slows down. Or if it's like Porsche, where at certain SOC they drop down to a certain charging power. So which method will kill the battery fast, or which method will save the or make the battery last longer? So it's not just the charging itself, but we are still, the biggest thing that we think about electric car vehicle is that it doesn't charge fast enough. Who cares about, you know, overheating is also safety concerns, but not everyone is supposed to be able to afford a Porsche. Oh, hey, but designer bag, you can afford it. If you save up $500 every month on your income, then you can get a designer bag. Maybe that's the same thing with cars. Also, what do you drive, Alt? Don't want your car catching on fire like those Samsung phones. True. Yeah. So that would be something interesting to see about the curve. But it seems that for now, Porsche, I know you guys are saying that Porsche isn't a high-end brand, and that like it's not affordable, but that would be something interesting to figure out, is which type of graph is important for charging and how to not catch it on fire. But for now, all the electric vehicles that are being considered to be good, or are the high-end brands. So maybe electric vehicles are just for the rich, and that people like me can't afford. Maybe we should just keep with engines or gas, and then stick with gas, guys. So kind of want to finish up this article saying that electric cars aren't viable. What are you talking about, Wong? Where's your paycheck for today? But anyways, to wrap up this, because I really have to go to Sora's. Guys, electric vehicles, for now, as you guys said, aren't viable. I think, but if they really figure out the best way to get the charging system better, and maybe one day we'll kind of do a comparison between electric charging, you know, time versus something with gas related, like what Josh said. Viable? Oh, okay. But anyways, hopefully this problem gets solved. We can't really solve it either because it's technology that we're not really into. Oh, thanks for $25 paycheck. This is going to be my Aston Martin BGM. Let's see, this and then BGM. Oh wait, they actually have a really cool BGM though. Wait. Thank you for $25 dono. 감사합니다. Is this working right? I need to go. Okay, but anyways, to conclude this talk, this article, let's just conclude saying, hey, electric vehicle companies, I hope you guys figure out the best way to charge electric vehicles. I know Tesla's getting it at 15 minutes. Hopefully there's gonna be something with 10 minutes without killing my batteries. And hopefully the battery cost will be lower so that this executive might actually change their cars to electric vehicles one day. So it might be interesting to one day see him change his mind and start getting electric vehicles out, and then we could kind of take him on my video being like, but you said this like last Saturday, so I don't know, man, changing your mind, ha 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 ha, laugh at you. But yeah, I think it's gonna take a while for electric vehicles to actually be out there, because all the electric vehicles right now are so high end. Like, do you think I can really afford a Porsche? And that like I could drive those and like be like, hey, I'll charge it for like what, 15 minutes, but so that's all. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys had fun. And I will raid to Sora, and I am going to end stream and see you guys on Sora's stream. I will turn my stream on while, you know, but I'm going to test Sora's stream equipments out. So let me raid to her, and I'm going to quickly go there, maybe change a bit, because hers going to be kind of like super and right now I'm too like hey. Yeah, I'm doing Chipotle today, so I have to go buy baked beans or the pinto beans. So thanks guys for watching, and see you guys on Sora's. I'm going to rate her, and I hope the message that you guys are going to say to her would be, wait, what is it? Sora 629이었나? 628 언더방가? Guys, what's Sora's stream name again? What's Sora's, guys? 그냥 6 to 9 맞지? Okay. Why did I think 6 to 8? But anyways, guys, don't forget to follow her. And yeah, I probably need like less hot clothes. So I might be in shorts. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys in 30 minutes.